Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community, and 7 Questions with Emmy.
Hey guys, welcome back to 7 Questions with Emmy. Today I'm so excited to be talking with Mat and Savanna Shaw, but this time we're in person in the newsroom.
Yes, we're excited too, Emmy. This is fun for us.
We're so excited to be here.
Yeah, and it's cool because last year around Christmas time, I did the same interview with you, and then it's this year around Christmas and Thanksgiving time.
It's kind of like our interview anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
This is
already have our
perfect.
Christmas tree up too.
You guys do too?
Yeah.
So do we. Do you want to know the day that we put our Christmas tree up?
What day?
Halloween.
We
Can you
skipped
believe
Halloween
that?
this year. We're too big of Christmas fans.
We had to do that early because we were doing some music videos in our house. That was the earliest we've ever put our Christmas tree up. But it was kind of fun.
Next year, who knows, maybe we'll be putting it up on the 4th of July.
Yeah. Christmas in July.
Oh man, it's a slippery slope. That's trouble.
Let's get started with the interview.
Let's do it.
I mean the questions.
Yeah.
Question number 1. How does it feel to be in Idaho?
We love it here. I like it. Yeah, we're doing a concert. We've been able to meet some fun people, and mainly we're excited to be in Idaho because
I have 7 questions with Emmy.
yep, nailed it. This is fun. No, but we love it here. This is a great place for us to come and visit. It's
And
been
because
fun.
you guys get to do a Feel Good Friday with us.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm excited for
Yeah,
that.
we're excited.
That'll be fun to do with you.
Yeah. Question number 2. You have a new Christmas album. What is your favorite song on it?
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
I think both of ours are different. What's yours? You can go first.
I think my favorite song, oh, that's so hard. That's like choosing a favorite child. It's hard to pick, huh? I think my favorite would be Where Are You Christmas, because Penny Jean sings on that one, and I just love to hear her sing on it too. So
I love that one. I think my favorite would have to be Sleigh Ride because I love big band, and we have a band in that one. So yeah, Sleigh Ride definitely is my favorite.
yeah, the band that we have playing on that song and on Mr. Grinch, so those 2 songs.
I was listening to Mr. Grinch.
Do you like that
I
one?
like that one.
That's
yeah.
one of our favorites to perform because
Yeah,
it's so
it's
fun.
kind of silly, kind of fun to sing.
Yeah, but the group that plays on it, they're just a bunch of teenagers. So the music that you hear while we're singing, all that jazz music, they're a group called the Crescent Super Band, and they're a group from 15 to 17 years old. They're just some teenagers playing music. Isn't that
They're
cool?
really good.
They
Yeah,
are.
they're good. Huh? That's fun.
Yeah. I spoke with you 1 year ago. What have you learned about your career since then?
Ooh, good question.
Ooh. You go first.
What I've learned is that it is really a meaningful platform to be able to have for us, because music is so powerful in its ability to lift spirits and to heal hearts. And so for us to be able to use music to share hope and spread joy and to be able to give back and help people through music, that's become probably the most meaningful part for me. And the thing that I learned that I love the most is being able to use music just to help people. Because the world needs a lot of inspiration and upliftment and joy and hope right now, I feel like.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would agree. I think the best part about this whole thing is making new friends, like you, Emmy. And we're so lucky to have met you. So I think you can agree too. You've met some super awesome people doing your interviews. And I think that's the best part of it all.
I've been so excited to talk with you guys today.
Have you really?
I've been so excited. Like I was at church, I was just waiting till we done, so then we could go and come and see you guys.
We were excited today too. Did you know that was one of the things that we were most excited about coming to Idaho for this weekend?
Right as I woke up, I'm like, I get to see Mat and Savanna today.
Yeah, we were
The
excited
first
too.
thing that came to my mind.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
What is your favorite song that you have sung together?
Oh,
Ooh, that's a hard one because we've done so many different songs that all sound so differently.
I have a couple, but if
Yeah,
you...
me too.
Okay, I'll tell you one of my favorites, okay? Because this song means a lot to us. Most people know the story of Savanna, how she was so shy that some of her good friends didn't even know that she sang. and because she was so nervous to share her voice. So for a long time, she didn't share her voice, but she was brave, and she decided to share her voice and to drag me in and have me join her and sing. But there's this one song that we perform with Steven Nelson called Hallelujah. And a lot of people don't know Steven's story about how he went maybe 10, 11 years not singing and not sharing his voice publicly until we finally talked him into joining us to sing on that song, Hallelujah. So whenever we perform that song, it's just a full circle moment, not only for Savanna, for being brave and sharing her voice and bringing me into that and allowing me to come back to singing, something that I love to do and I didn't do for about 15 years. And then for Steven as well, it's kind of a full circle moment for him because now he's begun to share his voice some more. And so it's just a really cool, full circle, meaningful song for us to sing together because of what it represents for all of us.
And that one is super fun to sing live too, because 3 voices together harmonizing is really pretty. So we love that one.
Yeah.
And I think, it's so hard to choose a favorite, but I think that my favorite is probably the prayer, because that was our very first song that we ever did together. So it has a lot of meaning for us. And it was so fun because that was the very first song that we ever did with Steven. We sat down at our voice studio, and that was the first song.
First
we
one he arranged for us,
Yeah, so that's really fun.
Have you ever forgotten the words on stage to a song?
Oh,
we have some stories.
Man. Emmy, I forget the words all the time. Can you believe that? Probably, yeah. So I am kind of notorious. Here's the thing, Savanna never forgets the words. She remembers, she can hear a song once and just have all the words memorized. Even when we're in the car and listening to the radio, every song Savanna somehow has all the words memorized. But I'm an old man, Emmy. My memory isn't as good as Savanna's. And about every performance, I throw in some words that shouldn't be there.
But the thing is that when he forgets the words, he's really good at making up new ones on the spot.
Yeah.
So if I forgot the words, I don't think I would know what to do. I'd probably just not say anything at all. So he's really good at making up his own lyrics when he forgets the right ones.
Can I tell you a story about a time I forgot the words? Just a little while ago. We were singing I Hope You Dance. This one was really bad. And I start that song, and right from the beginning, I couldn't remember any of them, so I just had to make it up while I was singing. I made up the whole thing, and I think I ended up saying some silly things like, what did I say? Living might be a mistake, but it's worth living. That came out of my mouth.
It's pretty funny.
So you never know. I tell people, come to a performance because you'll hear a song like you've never heard it before, and we'll never hear it again. It's a limited edition performance, every performance.
Hearing that, Joe mess up.
That's right.
Yep.
That is how it goes. But you know what? You learn, I think every performer is so nervous about forgetting words and messing up, but then every performer does it. So you get to a point where you just know it's going to happen sometimes, and you're okay with that, and you just kind of learn to roll with it and keep going, and that's okay. That's just kind of how it is sometimes. Do you ever forget questions or what you're supposed to say?
A lot, I do.
Do you really?
Like sometimes I'll raise my hand at school, and then the teacher will call me, and I'll forget what I was going to say.
Really?
That happens to me
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah, so you know what it's like, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, it's okay though, right? That happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you hope to accomplish over the next year?
Oh, the thing that I'm really excited about is performing live, because when we started singing, because we interviewed a year ago, and last year it was right in the middle of a lot of quarantines and
Crazy.
COVID.
Yeah, our interview was over Zoom. We had to be in our houses.
Yeah. So then this next year, I'm really excited to perform in live shows, because there's a different energy. Don't you agree when you're doing a live interview versus like Zoom or something?
Yeah.
It's kind of different to be able to sit in front of somebody in person. and feel the energy of the room, and you can kind of vibe off of each other's energy.
Connect.
Yeah, way easier to connect. So over the next year, I'm really looking forward to doing some live performances. I think that'll be fun.
I think that I'm looking forward to making more music and more albums, because we were just going over a list of song ideas of what we want to do, and we have so many fun ideas. I don't know how we're going to choose, so I just want to do them all. So I'm really excited to start singing some of those.
And it's also good because when you're not on Zoom, people don't glitch out and you can't hear them.
Yes,
That's
that
true.
is nice.
That's the worst when that happens, huh?
Yeah.
Has that happened in any like really big interviews for you?
Yeah, like if I've interviewed someone all the way. I've interviewed Dana Perino and Willie Geist, and it was live TV, and I couldn't see them though, because we couldn't see them the whole interview, but the sound blacked out right as I was asking a question, and right as they were talking, I'm like, I can't hear you, and it was funny because I was talking to Dana Perino about how I wanted to get my ears pierced in an interview, and I'm like, I can't hear you, but I want to get my ears pierced. And it was weird when we were talking about a different question. Like I'd ask a question, and then Willie or Dana would be talking, and I'd ask another question.
Oh, that's so hard, huh? Oh, that is tough when the technology doesn't work right. We've had a couple of those where we've had interviews over Zoom and we can't hear very well, or things cut out, or the sound isn't working.
I had this Zoom meeting with my old children's choir, and his name's Kelly. He's the one who ran the choir. He was trying to play the piano and have us sing to it over Zoom. And the piano was going at one time and the kids were singing to another, so the song just sounded terrible. So stuff like that happens all the time over Zoom. So it is very nice to finally be in person.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for me?
Emmy, I think we should be asking you for advice, because you're so good at what you do.
I totally agree. The only advice that I would have for you is just keep doing what you're doing, because you are so good at it, and you're so fun, and you bring such a positive energy, and I bet people just love doing these interviews with you. I bet it's probably some of their favorite interviews they've ever done, because it is ours.
I think it's the interviews we've done with you are my very favorite.
Yeah, so keep going, because the world needs more Emmy.
Thank you so much for talking with me today, you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Emmy. This was so fun. I hope we get to do it again sometime.
Be sure to watch Mat and Savanna and look out for their new Christmas album. Bye.
Bye.
Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community, and 7 questions with Emmy.